Okay. Seems to work. We are online. Are we back online? Is the audio for you good enough? Can you hear me? Is it choppy or is it alright? So I got myself some of the stuff out. Something is happening. Audio is good. Good, good, good. That's what I want to hear. And yes, something is happening. I got myself a bowl out. Why? Because I want to have something to eat tonight. And tonight I want to eat another bowl. Why? Because I didn't eat enough during the day. So I had my first meal 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Hey Nachils, hey Yarnokov, hey President Sarosha. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stew. Everybody, a great pleasure having you here as usual. So I hope that from tomorrow on we'll be having a more organized day again. But we'll see. This is this is that. There you go. So you can look into the pot. It's really that it's almost like a mirror. It's crazy how it's a mirror, even the color and everything. All it takes is the right place and the right food. Yeah, and President, no, I was not. My membership was cancelled, which was a very welcome excuse to not go. But the membership is renewed. I will renew it today. So, I know you guys didn't see the taste report yet because I didn't post it because I just ate and just recorded it, but it's going to be online now soon. Yeah. We could watch it live together. Word premiere. You could have it as a word premiere now during the live. Do you want it? Too much work. Let's just get it over with, huh? So we want to get it done. Ingredients today. The taste was good, so all I'm gonna do is dunk in deeper. And that means we're working with onions, with spitz paprika. That's like paprika bell, but not bell pepper, but the pointy ones. I bought coriander, cilantro, some of that dark chocolate, red onion, some meaty stuff, you'll see which soon, black beans, kidney beans, and potatoes. Best potatoes. As you can see, this was the most expensive shopping trip so far for the stew, in all honesty. It was the most expensive of all. Gesundheit! Yeah, thank you. Well, yeah, okay, if you want to see the live report, okay, just give me a second. Let me see if I can make it work, okay? Just give me a short moment. There, just a few moments. Getting ready, just give me a second. Don't stress me. Day 19 found its way. Hotter than planned, but here we... Great. Where is it? Most likely in here, huh? Let me try it out. Just let me try it. You know, guys, it's new. I'm not used to the systems and everything. Okay? We've got the meme images loaded, right? And now we're gonna... How do I... Medienquelle. And now I'm gonna try out how to open a file. Okay? The stew on day 19 found its way. Hotter than planned, but here we stay. And with that, I'm glad to tell you that this little experiment has worked out. I personally think that the stew on day 19 found its way. Hotter than planned, but here we stay. And with that, I'm glad to tell you that this little experiment has worked out. I personally think that we're very, very well in the realm of chili flavor. We can adapt it. It's not optimal yet, and chili fans will most likely say, man, this is not chili. But for me, it is a good chili. The chili taste is there. We wandered from the Balkan crowd area over to the Tex-Mex area, and it tastes good. The meat is unbelievably tender and melts away. I had a big chunk in the bowl, and I was for a moment confused because I didn't know what it was, because I couldn't remember pouring in such a big piece of meat at once. And then I realized later that it was a chunk of meat from the bone that drifted apart on its own. The hotness overall is... Build browser, Dia show, Droidcam, Fensternamen, Medienquelle, video. Yep, that should have been video. Oh, you could hear it. Well, if the chat doesn't tell me, then how am I supposed to know, guys? You know, the stew on day 19 found its way. Hotter than planned, but here we stay. And with that, I'm glad to tell you that this little experiment has worked out. I personally think that we're very, very well in the realm of chili flavor. We can adapt it. It's not optimal yet, and chili fans will most likely say, man, this is not chili. But for me, it is a good chili. The chili taste is there. We wandered from the Balkan crowd area over to the Tex-Mex area, and it tastes good. The meat is unbelievably tender and melts away. I had a big chunk in the bowl, and I was for a moment confused because I didn't know what it was, because I couldn't remember pouring in such a big piece of meat at once. And then I realized later that it was a chunk of meat from the bone that drifted apart on its own. The hotness overall is a bit hotter than I'm used to. It is still good. It is not too hot. It is good. Just for someone who's a little weenie hot like me, not used to hot stuff, it's kind of pretty hot. But we're going to go deeper and all in. We are in the right flavor section, and we're going to go deeper and deeper and focus more on it. It worked out. The extra chilies that we added was nice. The cumin, I understand now what people meant with don't put in too much. We're not there yet. It's not too much, but I understand it now. It starts to be on the brink. The corn is still nice. And that's basically it. I would give it today, drum roll, a 9 out of 10. Yeah, we managed to creep a bit higher. Could be that I'm just hungry today because of work, but I think it genuinely deserved it. I'm honest, I really think so. And with that, we're going to go deeper into the chili realm, and I hope we see us all on the next video with the ingredient drop. Thank you all for being part of this, and goodbye. Bye-bye. Yeah. That was interesting, huh? I made it work. It did work. That was cool. So let's get it on. How do we start? I need more little bowls. I almost have no bowls left. That is an issue. So we're gonna start with the red onions. Yeah. Wait a moment. Gotta get ready. Wait. Let me see. Does everything work? Yeah. But it's great. We got a 9 out of 10. I think that's a great thing. So, just give me a few. So. I don't think that we will ever reach a 10-10. I can't believe it, because a 10-10 means that everything is perfect. It is impossible to do anything better. Like, man, do you know what that means? To not be able to do anything better? Nice red onion. Looks nice. Really, really nice. So, we're gonna chop them up nice and dice. My nose is running because I think I'm starting to get allergies. And not just that, but I also ate hot, and when I eat hot, my nose runs. And now I'm making all these sounds the whole time. Oops. Ah, wait, you can't see the cutting board. Sorry. I'm adapting. Just give me a second. Sorry. Completely forgot to make it visible for you what I'm doing. There we go. What's the song you keep whistling? I do not know the name. It is this da 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 da. I don't know how it goes. But I don't know. And I bet me whistling the wrong song already is some kind of copyright infringement, and I will get sued and in trouble, and my channel will be neutralized, and I will be neutralized. Pooh, that was dangerous. Well, chopped up enough. We entered the danger zone, and when we enter the danger zone, it's enough. Don't you mean, dude, support this dude in Ko-Fi? Yeah, what's the song? Yeah, I don't know. And how was your day, guys? What did you do? I hope you had a nice Monday. Does it start? Is it over? What is it like wherever you guys are from? So, up. I hope you all had a wonderful Monday. Especially those of you with kids, that you had a nice day, as I saw some of you did something. I don't want to name any names. So, don't you mean stewed? There we go. A normal onion. I think I'll chop them up bigger. One red onion and one white onion. Is that enough? What do you guys say? Or should I take a second white onion? Nah, it's gonna be fine, right? I was very ill all day long. Seeing this too helps me heal. Jarnikov, I wish you the best of healings by watching me. Absolutely. That's that. That was nice. That's the onions. Right, then the paprika. I think I'll leave some. We're gonna use 3, the rest I'll leave on the side. I don't know who of you watched yesterday the drop when I did the cooking experiment, but I ate it, the whole plate. I ate it all. It managed to work out. I insulted it when I cooked, but I had to admit, nope, it was nice throughout the night when I was lazy. There is surely some kind of master trick how to get that out easily, right? This. I'm sure there's some kind of master tricks. Something everybody except of me knows again. Yeah. Well, let's try it the other way. That's it. Oh, let's use this again. Just as usual, I don't know if that's the right way to do it or not. If you have better tricks, tell me. Get a YouTube video with a good trick and link it to us. Yep. Help me become a better cook by going through all sources of the interwebs. Da-da-da-da. Do you even have a nice view or not? Let me check. Somewhat. Not the best, but not the worst. You guys can live with that kind of view, right? Is it possible the song in your head is somebody I used to know? Yeah. Just you by somebody that I used to know. But now you're just somebody that I used to know. Yeah, something like that. I think so. And copyright claim incoming. And lawsuit incoming. The AI has checked what kind of song it was, and now I'm screwed. Right? So. Well, we start with this. A few paprika. A few bigger chunks I think isn't bad. We can have them a bit bigger and bitier. Doesn't have to be very small chunks all the time. Sometimes having a nice big one to eat is always. There we go. We ward off the clankers. Yeah! Skynet started in 2026 because of the stew stream. Brave warriors stood against the tide of the clankers. It was an epic battle. It lasted over three minutes. Are we back or not? Back? Are we back or not? Losing the connection in the middle is a bad thing because it's annoying. Because now making the clip will be a pain in the butt. There we go. That's the paprika. We're back, yep. Well, you didn't fend off the clankers very well, gotta admit, guys. A tiny bit disappointed. That was not really clanker defense. I feel very, very, very not defended. To say it like that, you know? So. So that's potatoes. Yeah, the old. Yeah, it's the old. Yeah, no. Yeah, we haven't had any stew to get our strength yet. You are smart with your comments. Respect. So let me go through it all one by one. Now, let's open these beans and get all that weird fluid out of it. Nice. We got that cleaned. Now we're gonna throw that away. Old bowl. Woo, yeah, the old bowl. Ha. So, just one more thing. I gotta get this a bit ready. So. Hey, you guys, remember how I said remind me of buying sponges, and then I said, you don't need to remind me? Well, I forgot. I should have been reminded, because I forgot. Stupid thing. Oh man. Well, such is life, right? But today's a good day. Life is good. The chili tasted good. So. Remember. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I was really surprised again how many people watch the long form content. Reminder by sponges. Thank you very much. Wow, that reminder now is really great. Thank you. Really awesome. Thank you. Wow. What would I do without you guys? What would I do? Huh? I would be lost. Completely and utterly lost. So, now the meat. Alright, I shouldn't heat the pan that much if I'm not even yet ready to get the meat out. Let's relax a bit there. Let's wait here. That also doesn't need to be done now. First, we're gonna get the meat done. Today I've got, how is it called in English? Give me a second. Well, we've got for sure the bone marrow. Schulterscherzo in English. It's the beef chuck. The clanker says it's beef chuck. Our meat today. I don't know how correct it is, okay? Don't terrorize me. I've got a bit of bone marrow and the meat. There we go. I'm still not... Maybe I bought too much now that I see the size of it. Ugh. This is not going to be easy to cut with that bad knife that I've got. Oh man. Yep. This is not going good. Do you see how much trouble I have cutting through that? Man, you can slightly freeze the meat to make it easier to cut. Well, no I can't because my fridge doesn't work. Remember, the new one is delivered tomorrow. I do not have a fridge. Next time, thank you, I will remember that advice. Oh man, that is such an annoying work. What about... That's why you have better knives sometimes, right? That's what a better knife is for. That's why you have some good ones and some not so good ones. Mm-hmm. Those were a few nice chucks. Nice, 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 nice. What is there? You can slightly free. Yeah, I know. Is it nicely visible? Oh, you don't really see it that well, huh? Let me try to get it there. This knife works way nicer. So, dear ladies and gentlemen watching, especially the bachelors and the guys who live alone and the ladies who are not used to cooking, no, it's not you. It's not your skill. It's most likely your tools. You can genuinely say, yep, it's the tools. You watch them all do it so easily and then you do it and it doesn't work that easily and you think, hey man, why can't I do that as well as they do? It's because they have much better tools, much more expensive and much better. That's why. Okay? There, look. Yeah, I'm a bit afraid to cut my finger. Yeah. So. Once we've got the fridge working again, the new one should be delivered tomorrow. I will be trying out this dry brine method with the salt. That was nice. That was that. Great. Every good mechanic blames his tools after all. Yeah. Man, you're today my biggest fan. Thank you very much. Where are all the others? I see that they are here. Like 20 minutes before I was online, they were talking the whole time. Making jokes and everything. And then right when I come online, they're not here anymore. They don't like me. They're on the stream but don't want to deal with me, huh? So, right. Oil. Why oil? Because I don't have proper butter today, sadly. You should not use oil. I use olive oil now and you should not use it because olive oil doesn't get the right temperature. In other words, many things that I'm doing are wrong. Do what I say, not what I do. Okay? So we've got this. We're already pretty nicely placed with the food, I gotta admit. I've got a lot over. Well, next week I think I'm gonna have a chili week. Going quite a bit of chili. Phew. So now we're gonna burn beef chuck. I really hope I like it. I didn't want to buy goulash meat again, but in all honesty I like goulash meat the most. I will brown the meat in the pan. Should I brown the white and red onion too or not? Let's see, what does the cranker say? Yes, but do it after the meat. Okay. Okay. Nice. Did I miss it all? President, El Presidente. No, you didn't miss all. I didn't pour anything in yet. I just fought a bit with the knife. This is beef chuck. I'm adding beef chuck today. We are having white onion, red onion, marrow bone, and the other ingredients you'll see in a minute. Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. It's an important lesson. Really, really important to learn for many people. With a bit of salt and pepper. Man, this works so much better with butter. That is so much better with butter. I give in some salt, some pepper, butter bros. Keep winning, absolutely. How dark should I make the meat? Dark toasted bread, huh? Yeah, just so you guys can see it too. Brown the meat, take it out, throw in the onions, let them soften up a bit, then add some broth and deglaze, then add it all to the stew. Yeah, man, that was the plan. Ah, wait. No. There we've got paprika, we've got potatoes. Good color or more? Or darker? Do we leave it like this or make it darker? Yeah. Ow, ow. I burnt myself. Probably good enough. Yeah, not darker. Nah, it can go a bit more. It can go a bit more because now it's smart. So. But yeah, I'm bored. You're bored. Let's get on to the next stop. Just for the video once more. There we go. Here, nice little shot. You can see all the videos as usual on YouTube. You can see it on Patreon, and you can see it on Ko-Fi, and all the other links. I don't know, everywhere basically. So, and now we're gonna take the onions. There we go. There we go. And so the can see it, the nice little meat. There we go. Now we brown the onions. When will you be in Odyssey on Rumble? I don't know. Maybe someday, genuinely. Like, once I get it all done, why not? Uploading a bit more isn't that hard after all. But right now I don't have that much time for these things. So I want to do the most important stuff, like for example, I don't know, yesterday or today, I changed a bit the bot. Because it was annoying how much he was begging for money. It was so annoying, the whole chat was spam. There we go. There we go. I really want this overhead here. And it looks disgusting. Haha, yeah, it sounded almost like he had a little bald spot on the top of his head. Huh? I'm not sure that I even want to know what this is about. Oh man. Today we're adding quite a bit of ingredients, I gotta admit. That's a lot for one person to eat. but I also almost, not really, like not really, but very much. Oh, those onions, they smell so good. It's such a nice smell, unbelievable. We're like, the broth is very low and the solids are not very much existent anymore either, you know? Chat is quiet today. I'm not as entertaining today either. I don't know what to talk about or what to tell you. Sorry guys. Help me out, ask me something, like, or tell me something. I need something to work with, guys. Have you been to the gym? Okay, you haven't heard my answer before. My membership was over, and I used that as an excuse to not go, and I will renew my membership today. So I was not. No, I was not. I was not a good little, how do you call it in English? Scout boy. What would you guys say if I told you that I think I burnt the onions? Would you be still on my side? You didn't burn the onions, you burnt the butter. There is no butter in there to start with. So with that, everything is in. Let's go into ingredient fill mode. Da, 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 da. So, one thing after the other. So, onion. Well, I can add more later on. Beef chuck. Nice. Wait, I want to know the correct name for that. What is the correct name in English? Spitzpaprika in English. Sweet pointed pepper. We add sweet pointed pepper. A piece of bone marrow. Potatoes. You know what? I wanna slice them smaller. I don't wanna have them as such big chunks there. Just give me a moment. Would be much nicer in the stew when they're a bit smaller, I think. Nice, 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 nice. Just cutting them up. Give me 10 seconds more. Give me time. There we go. La potatoes. Potatoes. Nice. That was that. That was that. That was that. Next. Kidney beans. And the next thing I have to first clean, because it's black beans, schwarze Bohnen, schwarz. Does German really sound that hard for people from not German speaking languages? There we go. Let's wash the black beans. They take a shower and bath with each other with a little bit. Diddly, diddly, diddly. Nice. At least I hope so. I really hope that it will taste, because I don't know if I like black beans or not. Black beans. Wow, that is a lot of ingredients. Do we need anything else? I don't think so. I think that was a good amount of stuff. And now I'm gonna check out if it's a good amount or not, or do we need... Wait. Let's get the Zenzer out for now. Nah, I won't add. I won't add liquid. I think that's a nice amount for now. It will allow it to go down. We'll have a few nice loads. So, okay, if you think German has a lot of harsh sounds. Also, this looks a good YouTube video about how to cut those pointed peppers. Yeah. Okay, those don't look burnt? Question mark. Well, let's go start something else first. I'm going to add coriander. This is supposed to be cilantro, I think. Is cilantro in English the same as coriander in German? Yeah. How much cilantro for our stew with the chili taste? I don't have pieces of cilantro. I have I have it ground into powder. Ah, come on, it's not the same. For chili, you use the leaves, not this. Ah, come on. Ugh. That's annoying. You know, that is something that I don't like. I go and check on stuff, and then it's like, okay, this and this and this ingredient, and then at the last moment, it's like, oh, no, no, not really, it's another thing. But still, cilantro. And now everyone will say it was too much, and the other half of people will say it was not enough, just as always. There we go. In the USA we call it cilantro, but I think UK and Australia call it coriander. Yeah. Romance languages like French or Italian often have a lot of singing sounds with words gently flowing into each other. Well, German flows into each other too. Panzerabwehrbataillon. It flows into each other, doesn't it? Right. Wait. I got myself some Suchard Express cacao pulver. How much of the cacao pulver should I add to the chili stew? Hey, Zux! Don't worry, I couldn't see how much, so it's too much and too little at the same time. Yeah, Schrödinger's amount of spices. As I say, the nice thing is that no matter what I do, it will be wrong and I will get the comments. There, we're going with cacao powder, okay? There. And again, it will be way too much. Crash everything. Godzilla. Nice. Great. Yeah. So let's put this away. Panzerabwehrbataillon is a compound word which just gives individual words in German a bit of a flow, but generally, and this is the case for all Germanic languages, you notice it's far easier to identify individual words compared to when you hear someone speaking French. Oh no, we're getting lost in the stew. Ah. Okay, now let's mix it up again. I think we're getting close to this nice thickness. that a lot of the viewers wanted. Also, let's get this kind of scrubby. Like this. Yep. And with this, we're pretty much finished, and everything is done well. And I burnt myself. I don't see if you can see it here, but there's a little burn. Sad little burn. Do you see the pink? Yeah. I'm sacrificing myself for you guys. Do you understand that? Martyrdom. So. And with that, we're pretty finished. The rest of the food is still standing around here. Nope, that's it. That is it. Nice. Olympus has fallen. Stew man down. No. We're standing strong. We are standing strong, man. We do not fall. We do not falter. We stand with the stew. So, and with that, I'm gonna finish for today. Next value drop. What? 10 March 20. What is it? There you go. Yeah, nice. And with that, I'm gonna close it. That's it. And we're gonna do a nice big cleaning session tomorrow, I think. And I'm looking very forward to how this will taste. And now I've got to post a taste video, the taste report, and it will take a while before I post what is it called? The ingredient drop. There. Yeah, next time I'm gonna clean this whole thing properly too, again. Yep. Like tomorrow I'm gonna make a good break. And with that, guys, we are on mute. Goodbye. I'm still in chat, don't worry. As usual, I thank you all for being part of this. It's really a pleasure. Sorry that I'm keeping it so short today, but I've got some work to do. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. You can get used to it. It will be almost always at 8 p.m. from now on. Almost always. Almost. Not always, but almost always. And that is 8 p.m. UTC +1. Bye.